It's always been the three of us.
Me, Kiara, and Lily.
We've been so close since like forever.
That's just like how it's always been.
I think literally since 4th grade.
We were 8 when we met.
Pretty sure our parents like forced us double play date.
Yeah, my mom brought me to this playground and was like, go play with the pretty girls. And I was like, ew, because, you know, cooties.
I remember I was having a fit. I hated Kira because she drank my apple juice the day before, and I was like, Mom, I'm not playing with this girl.
I guess I'm kind of thankful my mom was so annoying that day, because those 2 girls became my best friends. No, but I could never tell my mom that. She'd get way too cocky.
Apple juice aside, Kira is my best friend.
Yeah, Lily is my absolute best friend.
I'm not even kidding. I once slept at her house for 9 days straight.
Oh my god. One time, Lily ran away from home because she was like a dramatic little 13-year-old, and I hid her in my attic for 9 days.
She's the only person I sing in front of. I love to sing, but I'm really insecure about my voice.
Okay, and this girl has a beautiful voice. It's so good.
And I refuse to sing in front of anybody but her.
But she like refuses to show people for some reason, which makes me so angry because she's so good.
But yeah, I love her more than anything.
Yeah, I can't imagine my life without her.
And then there's Joey.
But Joey,
There's actually a really interesting story with that one.
yeah. Yeah, I don't really know where to start.
I guess I kind of always knew Kiara liked me.
I don't know, I just feel like it's always the way it was. Like I just liked him, and that's how it's always been.
She told me in 6th grade that she fell in love with him on the playground. Kira's a bit dramatic, but...
I mean, it's Joey. Joey's just... He's my best friend, how could I not?
Okay, I lied. Before, when I said I always knew she liked me, I had no clue. Which was probably better anyway.
I don't know, I kind of have this, like, fantasy in my head that he always liked me, too. I thought he knew.
I wish he knew.
But I didn't know, so...
No, I mean, I knew that even if Joey did like me, too, I mean, neither of us to do anything about it. It would ruin our friendship completely.
Kira didn't want to ruin the 3 of us, so she never said anything. I never said anything either. I never told Kira that I felt the exact same way about Joey since the playground.
I guess I was just holding on to the sliver of hope that we were best friends secretly in love with each other.
We were best friends secretly in love with the same guy.
It's always been her.
That's why it hurt so much.
Of course I could never say anything.
I wasn't gonna say anything.
Because she knew.
It's Lily. Lily's just... Lily. How could I not?
She knew how I felt.
We were drunk.
Since the playground.
We were laying down in the grass next to each other.
And then, okay, what? All of a sudden she has feelings for him too?
He looked at me with his big brown eyes. like they were pools of honey reflecting the stars.
And she looked back into mine, and we just sat there, staring at each other.
Stars in her eyes. And it was like all the feelings I had pushed down inside of me for the past 9 years just came up and hit me like a tsunami.
And I knew she felt it too.
And I knew.
We kissed, and it was perfect.
And it was like that was what was missing from my life for the past 17 years.
Until Kiara walked outside.
I came outside to tell him we had to leave the party because my mom was bugging me.
Guilt just like surged through my entire body. I couldn't even look at her. I just started crying.
She didn't say anything, she just stared at us.
What was I supposed to say?
The silence could have been sliced with a knife.
I told him we had to go.
I begged her to listen to me, to hear me out so that I could explain.
I didn't want to hear it, I just wanted to leave.
I haven't seen Kira since it happened. I mean, it's only been like one day, but for me and Kira, we're best friends. That's not normal.
Yeah, so I don't really know what happens now.
What happens now?
What's supposed to happen now? Am I supposed to choose between Kira and Joey?
She has to choose.
I feel terrible about Kiera. Lily explained everything to me when we got home last night. I never would have done that if I had known.
I mean, how am I supposed to choose between my two best friends?
9 years is a long time to be someone's best friend. It's crazy to think that I took 3 seconds to ruin it.
Kira still doesn't know that I liked him the whole time too.
Lily's called me like 20 times today. I'm not sure if I'm ready to talk to her. I don't really know what I would say.
She won't answer my calls. I just need to explain myself. I mean, seeing her hurting like this is killing me.
How could she hurt me like this?
But I've kept my mouth shut for 9 years.
I've been in love with him for 9 years.
If he feels the same way, then
It just seems unfair.
I trusted her.
I know it's terrible.
And I know I can't, and I won't.
And I would never. But it doesn't make it any less unfair.
I don't know if I'll ever be able to forgive her.
He was all I ever wanted.
And I never said anything.
And he's felt this way all along too. So what?
Neither of us are gonna say or do anything.
Even though we both know how we feel.
It just sucks, okay? Because I'm kinda completely in love with this girl.
I think I'm in love with him.
And there's nothing that I can do about it.
Honestly, I don't know if things are ever gonna be the same again. The 3 of us.
Can it still be the 3 of us?
I don't know how to feel.
I don't know what to do.
I don't know if it can be.
Kier and Joey, they're my only friends.
My only friends.
The only friends I need?
Like, it's just me and Lily and Joey. Or it was.